Harry, welcome back to Charlton. How does it feel to be a Charlton player once again?
Yeah, strange. It's funny how football pans out and taking a different, ultimately for me to come back to the club where it all started from a young boy, and to come back and see some old faces without a shadow of a doubt, Steve Avery, people like that who have played such a big part in my football development. It'd be great to come back and hopefully, help the club progress and do well.
Was it something you ever foresaw happening? Obviously, you had to go away. You went to non-league with Woking, you went to Bournemouth, and then that's really where your career sprung on from. But did you think you'd ever be back here? Was it a target of yours that you wanted to come back and put on that shirt again? Obviously, you got the one League Cup appearance, I think it was, for the first team, but to finally get that league appearance.
Well, coming through as a young boy, that was obviously my dream. I've been watching the club from such a young age, all the way up to making my debut. And then it's a difficult one when you get released. You kind of have to start all over again. And, I took my journey down to non-league, and then thankfully and luckily with some real good guidance from good managers along the way, managed to make a career that I'm ever so proud of. And it's tough to kind of pin your hopes on a certain move, because there's so much that can go against it. And I feel like now is a great time to come back. I've experienced a lot in my career, and I'm coming to Charlton where I feel I can definitely be a help to the younger players at the club, and obviously hopefully affect things on the pitch and try and get us up into the Championship. That's the ultimate goal.
Obviously, your name has been out there for a few days now. Fans have been mentioning you on social media, but how did this first come about? Was it as quick as late last week? You heard about the interest of bringing you here?
Yeah, it was just through Grant Basie, really. I text Grant and I knew he was involved with the first team, and I've been a window where I knew I'd be moving on from Forest. It's been a difficult, particularly difficult 6-7 weeks in pre-season, and it was just finding the right club. My family are back in Surrey, and been moving around quite a lot the last few years, and it wasn't something that I was overly wanting to do this time round to move up north. And as I say, I couldn't pick a better club in Charlton in that. So when I spoke to Grant and he said there was an option to come back, I've been focused on trying to get it sorted for the last 5 or 6 days now. So thankfully we're there, and it's something that I know my family is excited for, and I share that with them. I'm very excited.
The goal is to get up this season. To Nigel Adkins, his eyes set on promotion, and that's the goal. That's what this club should be aiming for, getting back to the Championship. And that must be a challenge that you'll really be relishing this season.
Of course, I think it's a tough league this year. When I looked at the teams in the league, there's some real big clubs in the league this year. So I've always pictured Charlton, as I say, growing up through the younger groups, always been a Premier League club, top end Championship club, and it's been a turbulent time for the club over the last how many years. To find themselves in League One is obviously not where the club want to be. The fans don't want that. So if we can have a good start to the season, I know it's been a bit of a difficult start in the first 4 or 5 games, but can build on Saturday's win. And as I say, promotion, I think when you're in League One for a club like Charlton, has always got to be the aim. So fingers crossed we can get a bit of luck, because you need that in when you go up and you get promoted. Of course, you need a little bit of luck, but hopefully we got a good togetherness within the squad. I know a few of the lads, so it'd be. I'm really looking forward to get going.
The vast majority, I would say, of Charlton fans would have seen you play. You know what you're about. You obviously played against us, scored against us that day that Bournemouth won the title at the Valley. But for those who may not remember, or from younger fans maybe, what can you bring to the team? What's your main attributes, and what are you about?
Well, I just feel like I'm someone that always leaves 100% on the pitch. I like to try and, get on the ball and like to be in a team that tries to pass it and ultimately win games. Ever since I was a young boy, Steve Avery used to tell me off for it. In fact, that my desire to win games sometimes went overboard as a kid. But I feel like I've matured in that side of things, and of course that desire and that fire is still there to win games. I've been part of a really successful Bournemouth side, which great memories, and to be able to create something similar at Charlton this season with a promotion would be brilliant. So fingers crossed, we start winning games and we push up the table. I know the fan base is great, so they'll be right behind us when we're playing well. So I think it'd be a great experience for the younger players that are at the club now to get that promotion. So a lot to look forward to, and hopefully we can hit the ground running come next Saturday.
So you're away of Ireland at the moment, but you must be looking forward to coming back to somewhere very familiar in Sparrows Lane, meeting your new teammates and just get going as a Charlton player again.
Yeah, I went down on Saturday to do my medical because I knew I'd be away, and it was quite a surreal feeling driving back into the training ground. I haven't been there since I was 16, 17, so it's not ideal being away for the next 10 days or a week, but hopefully have some good games here and get some sharpness into my legs before I come back. But I know a few of the lads, and really looking forward to coming back in.